This is We Are PodCast, the only show where we talk about what we want to talk about. We Are PodCast, let the ice house flow. We Are PodCast, it's an internet talkie show. We Are PodCast, you know the mouse knows. We Are PodCast, so look up an episode and now let's start the show.
Hello and welcome to We Are Podcast, episode 34, the only podcast on the internet where we talk about what we want to talk about. My name is Matt.
My name's Phil, leader of the OTS. We hope you had a happy holiday.
And as always, you can follow us on SoundCloud, like, share, favorite, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Leave a question, comment, or email at podcast@gmail.com. And I also hope you had a happy holidays. Kwanzaa's, Hanukkah's, and Wookiee Life Days all around.
Have a happy and a merry.
Growl,
miss.
hope you like your Wookiee porn that you got this season. You can watch the fucking Star Wars Holiday Special on YouTube now. But I remember when I was a kid, it was like, you didn't even know if that thing existed because George Lucas, hated it so much. But, internet being the internet what it is, now you can find just about anything, so you can watch the whole thing. Have you ever watched the entire watch
yes.
it on YouTube? Yeah. Wookiee Life Day sucks. It's all about watching weird acrobatics, Wookiee porn, B. Arthur getting shut down by the Empire.
It's amazing.
It's definitely a trip.
You can find anything if you want to look hard enough.
Yeah. But now that George Lucas, that like I said, it's been traded on the con circuit forever. VHS copies of it and shit. People can buy it at the cons and shit. And like I said, you can just see it on YouTube now.
Bah.
Why doesn't you think Disney cares that George Lucas doesn't care about it?
No.
Yeah. Throw a couple more $1,000, couple more millions at Han Solo, Leia, and Mark Hamill to a commentary, a commentary on it, and put it on DVD or something, right?
At least.
Yeah, right. Why if
someone will buy it?
Yeah, like I said, people are watching it on YouTube for free, anyways.
Dollar sign.
What? They should get on that.
It would be astonishing to do that. They should.
Or, do like a little fake document. Or, I don't know, you could release it on DVD with, a little 30-minute documentary telling about how, George Lucas hated it so much and it became, this urban legend. Because, like I said, when I was a kid, people didn't even really, the internet wasn't really a big thing, so people didn't even really know if it existed or not, It was kind of like a leprechaun or Bigfoot or something, Some people believe it's real, some people don't. But with but like I said, with the internet now, like I said, people are watching it for free anyways. And people buy terrible movies all the time. That Tommy Wiseau guy's been making money off the room for years.
Oh.
Right? He's made so much money that even Adult Swim got tired of his jokes.
They did.
Remember for a little while there, Adult Swim was playing The Room every freaking weekend for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I do. We watched it once.
Yeah.
I tried to watch it once.
It's hard.
Slow.
Yeah, but like I said, at least with the Star Wars Holiday Special, Wookiee porn.
It was boring.
Yeah. You all betray me.
Oh.
She lies. Oh, hi, Mark. Cheep, 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 cheep. You a big chicken. Oh. His accent is funny, that's what it is. Actually, when I first saw it, I thought it was like a Tim and Eric thing. To be honest with you, I thought Tim and Eric were like gonna pop out at any moment.
Yeah.
But I was both lucky and unfortunate all at the same time.
That's astounding.
Yeah. Cars. Oh yeah. Ready to talk about Star Wars now that we get the... I didn't want to do no Christmas special, and I didn't figure neither you did, but we got it out of there with the Star Wars special, right?
Yes.
So,
we said happy holidays.
Yeah.
That works.
So, ready for the big one? The movie that everyone's been talking about and has already put out multiple spoiler reviews of.
14.1 million opening day. Big.
You know, the Awakening. That
was bold.
The best check Mark Hamill probably ever got.
Classic story.
Yep. Star Wars, The Force Awakening. We finally went and saw it 2 days ago, right?
Yeah, 2 days ago.
2 days ago. So, I guess we'll just talk about the movie a little bit first, then we'll give our opinions, and then we'll tell people to pause or skip ahead if they don't want to hear the spoiler stuff. So, what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was a brilliant movie. They had cool stormtrooper formation. When they all came out of the drop ships, they were all shooting, and they were actually hitting all of their targets.
It's like Saving Private Ryan, but with stormtroopers.
Yes, it was.
The beginning of Saving Private Ryan, but with stormtroopers.
Yep, it was a big rush. They were actually hitting their enemies, which I was very surprised. And they were all screaming.
Yeah, the only time stormtroopers looked effective is like the first 20 minutes of this movie.
Yep, they had crazy guards that were flamethrowing everything. They were setting things on fire.
Burn it down!
Yep, burning everything down. Yep, everything looked intense. They had the classic shell-shocked moment where the stormtrooper's freaking out and doesn't know what to do because everything's blowing up around him. That was pretty classic.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I want to bring up. Like you can also argue like the first 10 minutes of this movie is about stormtrooper PTSD or something.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah, because Finn, one of the lead characters, we find out he's in the stormtrooper blitzkrieg running up on this town where there's some info that they want to get out of him. So how do you get the info out of the villagers? You just kill them all.
Yep.
And he sees a stormtrooper get blown up, and he gets blood wiped on his face, and he kind of realizes, war kind of sucks.
Yep. He's marked.
Yeah, he's
weak.
Not that he's weak. He's just kind of realizing that, the Empire, or what are they called now?
First Order.
Yeah, the First Order. Yeah, kind of a bunch of assholes. Like I said, so he kind of gets PTSD'd, and they catch the rebel spy, and I'm getting a little too much into it, but he freaks the fuck out. Finn freaks the fuck out, and just is like, bandit ship.
I'm AWOL.
Yeah. Are you done, or did you go?
Oh yeah, I'm done for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I really liked it too. I thought it was pretty well acted by pretty much everyone. We'll get into that a little bit later at the end of it. We'll talk about the more spoilery stuff at the end of the episode. But I thought it was pretty well acted. The special effects looked really great. It definitely makes you a lot more interested into the characters more than the original prequels did. Because where Obi-Wan, Little Annie, and Jar Jar kind of seemed kind of annoying.
Yeah, they were annoying.
You want to know more about Finn and what was the real name?
I don't remember her name.
Yeah, me either. Oh, so interested in the characters. But you want to learn more about these characters than you did with the other ones, you know. Same with like Luke, Han, and Leia. You know, they kind of just run into each other and they go on this journey, you know, because that's what Star Wars is. It's more or less just a sci-fi fantasy book, you know.
True.
And then they go on an adventure. So you get the, you know, and the way they meet characters in this one feels a lot more organic and better placed than, you know, I don't care if the prequels are over with. The one thing that always annoyed me is like Darth Vader built C-3PO and he knows who R2-D2 is, and then he runs into him as Darth Vader, you know, as an adult, and he doesn't recognize him or be like, hey, what are you guys doing here, you know? But in here, you don't have that kind of problem. These characters run into each other and it all feels kind of organic and fresh. And, yeah, like I said, other than some things we'll talk about at the end, for the most part, you kind of don't even really need to know the any of the movies. You kind of just, yeah, you can kind of argue that. You can just kind of pick up fresh here and just be like, oh, these are characters. This is a new story. Run with it.
Yep. It's Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's still Star Wars.
It still does feel very Star Warsy. It definitely does feel more like a reboot, not a reboot, but like a remaking of Episode 4, A New Hope. You know, the one with Luke. Yeah, but we'll get more into that later, I guess. But for the most part, I say yeah. Even if you're not a huge Star Wars fan, I still think you can get something enjoyable watch out of it. If you haven't already seen it, which I don't know. But yeah, I give it a watch.
I thought it was efficient. I'd give it a full price.
Yeah. And I guess one more thing I wanted to talk about too, now that we're done with the little movie reviews, I didn't take a picture of it because when we left the theater, we saw the last screen and the light was out and I couldn't get a good picture of it. But they had this sign, never at the movie theater, saying that unless you were like pretty much like 8 years old, you couldn't wear a costume to the movies.
Oh.
Remember that? They're like, no blasters, no masks.
Huh. Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. And I guess that's pretty much in I don't know about all theaters, but there's quite a few theaters I heard that are like, no costumes, because...
That's good.
No, because, well, not everyone's going to shoot in a theater, Phil. Just cause
True, but it's better to be safe than sorry.
Get a metal detector.
Huh. Yeah, I guess you could.
Run a metal detector. But that would cut into their profit. Movie theaters are like...
Plus, you could carry in a certain gun that can't detect.
Yep.
There's certain ones they can't detect.
Someone modified their plastic blaster to shoot like one bullet, and they're gonna assassinate someone, right? But that's kind of a bummer. I've never worn a costume to a theater myself, but some people like doing that shit, Phil.
Yeah, like Harry Potter.
Yeah. Yeah, you Harry Potter nerds, you're next. Now you can't wear your robes to the theater. Lapendo Spezioso that, bitch. Yeah. And I can understand why, you know, because, like, a Jedi's wearing a big floppy robe. You could...
Hide a shotgun.
Yeah, you could hide probably a lot of guns under that robe easily. Same with you Harry Potter nerds.
He is an efficient gun hider.
Yeah. So I understand it. I don't like it, but I understand it. And I guess the theater's main job, other than making the projector work, should be safety.
It's an enormous problem.
Yeah, unfortunately. I can't wait till they have one of those midnight screenings of Rocky Horror Picture Show up. And they tell those guys, no, you can't dress up like a transvestite. What? No, what is it? You can't dress up like a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. I'm sorry.
That's excellent.
I want to see. I want to see that riot.
Yeah.
But what other movies do people used to dress up for, but now can't? Pretty much hit the big ones: Star Wars, Harry Potter, Rocky Horror Picture Show. They ever redo the Blues Brothers? I can't show up in a black.
I don't know. I can't think of any
Yeah.
at all right now.
If they ever redo the Blues Brothers, what? I can't show up in a black suit and black sunglasses. Yeah, like I said, I thought that was kind of funny, but kind of sucky. Like I said, I don't dress up for theater shit, but some people like to do it. Now they can't. Now they gotta wait till Halloween. Ugh. But at the same time, school, you can dress up like Jason Voorhees or Freddy Krueger. You just can't bring the claw or the fake machete to school.
That's true.
Well, you gotta hold me back, man.
It's extreme.
You're holding back my freedom of speech, bro. You can be Leatherface, wear a fake human face over your own face, but you can't bring a plastic chainsaw to school.
Right. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Remember that one guy got banned for it. It was like a 3-inch knife.
What you talking about?
He wore a Scottish, it was a long time ago, but he wore a Scottish uniform to a high school party and got busted with the knife. It was like a 3-inch boot knife that was supposed to be worn with the Scottish costume.
So he's trying to
He
be
was
all,
actually wearing a real knife.
So he's trying to be all authentic as shit and
Yep.
bring a real knife.
Yeah, they charged him with it. Dummy.
Well,
It was over 3 inches.
No, so there's a dude that dresses up like Machete, and you open his trench coat, he's got like 5 real machetes under his trench coat. He's like, what? I'm being authentic.
What an Ajax.
I heard one time, I can't remember which one it was, but at a certain Comic-Con, someone actually brought in a real Browning automatic rifle with their Rambo cut. You know, they were cosplaying as Rambo, and they had the real gun. They said they took the firing pin out so it wouldn't work, but still. Right? It's like, no, sir, you can't bring your real gun in. No, look, it doesn't even fire. Here, watch me pull the trigger. Good!
Yeah, right. Oh, it's fantastic. You never know what somebody might yell or what people are going to think.
They were thinking he was for reals.
They were thinking he was for realsies and didn't know how to express his feelingsies.
Yeah.
Ah.
But even at comic book conventions, they'll let you carry around your shit, but you gotta have one of those, you got orange tip your shit.
Yep. Well, it's got to look fake.
Yeah. Which, like I said, I guess I understand.
Orange wallet.
Yeah. Good. No, wait, this is just my wallet. Which sucks too, because I have a black wallet on a chain, so when I pull my shit out, it's gonna glow.
It's gonna shine.
It's gonna shine for her. It's like, show me your wallet. Okay, I'm reaching for my wallet, and like I said, then the chain hits the light at just the right angle, right? Good. And so you're gonna be standing like just far enough away to see me get shot. Then you're gonna hear, "Ooh, what you say?" I can't see someone getting lit up in slow-mo now without hearing that song in the back of my head now.
Maybe they should start giving cops flash grenades instead of tasers.
Also, you know, people were modifying Fallout 4. I was looking up some of them on YouTube. Someone actually modified Fallout 4, where if you get shot, or if you die and it goes, "Ooh, what you say?" It plays like 30 seconds of that song when you die. I was like, yes. But remember the RoboCop remake that they did a couple years back? Where they gave them taser bullets?
Yes.
One thing I never understood, though, is when it was like, if we're capable of making taser bullets, why doesn't everyone have taser bullets? Right? Why don't the cops have taser bullets? Why don't civilians have taser bullets? The mall cops have taser bullets?
Yeah, it's true. I don't know why.
Why is RoboCop the only one that gets taser bullets?
Plus, they only gave him. It seemed like they only wanted to give him a certain amount of them.
Well, he had
You don't have enough of them to take out a whole army.
Yeah. Well, he had like Judge Dredd's lawbreaker gun, or lawbringer gun, where he'd just be like, taser rounds, explosive rounds.
Mm.
Except for the Judge Dredd's gun's way better because you could be like, incendiary round,
Yeah.
grenade, turkey sandwich. Oh, that was pretty good.
Mustard.
No, make that Dijon.
Well, you know.
Nice. I am. Yeah.
Law sauce, please.
No, he's holding some guy down. He's interrogating him. He's like got his knees on his shoulders. He's got the guy. He's probably like one of the guy's eyes open. He's like, "Tell me where the boss is." He's like, "I ain't telling you nothing." Hot sauce.
No, please. Now, wait a minute.
Wait, we can be arguing. Habanero. He just holds the gun the barrel right directly above his eye. You can start to see one little red droplet of habanero sauce about to drip in. He's like, wait, we can talk. You better talk fast, scum.
He pulls the trigger and it clicks. He just puts the barrel in front of him and his eyes are getting all red. He's like, oh, it's burning my eyes. Oh, it's making me cry.
The funny thing is he shoots like a shot into his eyes anyways. Then he gets up, puts it into his mouth. Pussy.
The law burns, don't it, kid?
The law burns. While he's thriving around in pain.
You're gonna melt porcelain tonight.
Extra greasy Mexican food. Oh, Phil.
Extra muddy.
Extra muddy. Unfortunately, that last Judge Dredd movie didn't make no money. So, no sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait another...
I liked it, but oh well.
Yeah, we're just going to have to wait another 10, 15 years so they want to give it another shot, right?
Yeah. It's over for Judge Dredd, I think.
Well, the comics will probably be around forever. So Judge
Of course. The movies are done.
Yeah.
I actually like that last one. That's too bad, though.
Yeah. Well, maybe do like they do with those DC straight to anime movies, a Judge Dredd animated movie.
Yeah, they do good animated.
Yeah. Well, it's not owned by DC. It's 2000 is the people that British people made Judge Dredd. But in the comics, it's even weirder. Like they got it's like post-apocalyptic, it's a post-apocalyptic world, and they got like mutants and sewer mutants and crazy shit like that.
Any stomach babies?
Quados.
Right.
Quados. We got little Quados running around. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's all slimy.
Oh.
That was a funny video.
Yeah, the robot chicken. It's like, greetings, Mr. Quinn. Oh God, it looks like you got the little baby trying to push his way out of your stomach.
Touch my hand. Oh, it's all slimy.
Oh, it's all cold and slimy.
I am not slimy.
Oh, it smells. I do not smell. Oh yeah, I can smell it.
Brush your teeth.
And that didn't make it into the remake, did it? Though?
No.
No Quado in that.
Humongous.
Why didn't they remake The Running Man? Right, Phil? We love these.
Because they couldn't.
Because they love these movies where they throw a bunch of people into an arena and kill each other nowadays, right?
And there was the game show.
Yeah, and it's a game show.
Where for some reason people were betting and they didn't really think they killed him.
What better way to kill political prisoners than on public television?
Right.
Than on public television.
This helps pay taxes.
It keeps the prison costs down.
It's better than human sentai pads. That's why they made that.
Yeah, because you know why, Phil? Because human sentai pads go ass to mouth. Ass to mouth.
Oh.
Ass to mouth.
Ass to mouth.
Movie about eating ass. Oh, God. They said that was going to be the human sentai pad 3 is going to be the last one.
Good.
Yeah, I don't think we... Do we really need 3?
No.
We watched all 3, but still. There's nothing else that got us an ass-to-mouth theme song.
It's true.
Episode 100, Phil, right?
Oh.
Ass-to-mouth. Ass-to-mouth. We're going to have to make some kind of, like...
Huge.
We're going to have to make some kind of, like, dance to that, and then put, auto-tune over our voices. Get a sweet club beat behind that.
That'd be intense. Should.
Make some money. iTunes top 10 song.
Eric.
Ass, mouth. Ass, mouth.
Eric. Pretty.
Movie about eating ass.
Record skip.
Yeah, Phil. Even Electro on the Amazing Spider-Man 2 made dubstep.
Oh, yeah.
Kids love that stuff. Where do you go from a human Sentai Pad 4, Phil? They should just go like the human Sentai Pad 4 in space.
It's a space prison this time.
No, there's a colony and they're running low on food. And there's only one choice, so they have to spread 1 week's worth of food against 4,000 people in a colony that happens to be shaped like a giant circle, conveniently.
I can see that.
And there's only enough food for one man for a week, so they have to sew everyone ass to mouth and pray that they get to their destination in a week before they all die. Oh, Phil, it's gonna happen. If it happens, I want to check. I want to check so I can drink my misery away for creating such horror. Oh. In space, no one can hear you eat ass. And so, here's how it works too, is like, it's so compact in there that the 4,000 people in the circle, like, the guy that's eating the food has to look at the asshole that's pooping the food out at the very end, and there's just no space. And then Beta Ray Bill shows up and boards the space station. Is like, whoa.
I hope he does.
Yeah. He just puts his hands up and walks back out
And
slowly.
then he takes it back to Asgard and has it made a warrior.
That's Human Sentai Pad 5, the Human Sentai Station versus Thor.
Well, Odin said he's tired of a frog and a horse guy.
So the Human Sentai
He wanted the Human Sentai Pad Asgardian.
So the Human Sentai is going to become Thor.
Said, y'all are old news now.
I got 4,000 people tied together ass to mouth. Suck on that, Loki.
And Thor, guess what? They're all getting your weapon. But one's gonna get a Loki staff and one's gonna get a Thor weapon. So yeah, that's how I'm doing it.
Out of 4,000,
it's gonna go Thor hammer, Loki staff, Thor hammer, Loki staff,
rinse and repeat until we get to the end.
Yeah. Who's gonna want to mess with that?
I can't wait till it joins the Avengers.
Yeah, so they're definitely gonna stay out of Asgard now.
I would if you try to storm the case and
Put that thing at the front. Heimdall ain't nothing. Put that thing at the front.
Yeah, like I said, I was about to storm the case, and then you that 4,000 ass-to-mouth things with Loki status and hammers charging at me.
Oh.
Whoa! Hey, whoa! I was just looking for directions.
Heck yeah.
What's with the mace and hammer? Hey, I'm on an adventure. It's cool, man. I ain't got to adventure up in this. Whatever
It's just standing there at the front, right? Somebody zaps in real quick, they see that, and then they zap out, and they look over like, damn right.
And that's funny, too, because like the one at the top would talk, but you would still hear the murmurs and misery of the other ones going...
Yeah. So they zap in, they see that thing, and they're just like, oh, they zap right out. Then they look over like, damn right. Like, yep, that's what's up.
Let's leave.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you do on Heimdall? Nothing. It's cool. Human Sentai Thor. The Human Sentai Thor.
Yeah. It was like that John Caffrey episode I saw.
I can't wait till it fights the Sharknado.
That thing's dead.
I thought they made like 2 or 3 of them, didn't they? I know they made at least
I think 2.
Yeah, I know they made at least 2.
I wanted to get on the live podcast thing or whatever they were doing.
The tweeting thing.
Yeah, where people were talking about it and say something, but I couldn't figure out how to work Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't know how to work Twitter. I'm a Twitter noob. Facebook is so much easier to do stuff.
Well, there's a button.
I wouldn't know how to do a poll on Twitter. Forget Twitter.
Then all of a sudden the Twitter bird gets on our door. What'd you say?
I wanted to say in quotations, it's a bird. No, it's a plane. It's a Sharknado. And I didn't get to say it because I didn't know how to work it. I was like, well, I don't know how to work this thing. Dang. I was like, come on, I see people writing stuff. I was like, I want to write something.
I want to have my voice heard.
Yeah. I was like, man, I can't figure it out. Darn.
So fuck that, man. Bearnami. It's like a tsunami, but with bears in it.
Yeah,
Bearnami. Or
let's do it.
Or the Chihuahua-conda. It's an anaconda body, but with a little chihuahua head.
That's scary. How does it walk?
Well, it slithers like a
It's
snake.
not going to be able to walk.
Well, of course they don't walk. They're snakes. They slither.
Yeah, you're right.
And then...
It's pretty scary.
And it's got the head of the chihuahua, but the jaws unhinged like a snake. So it can eat its prey. And it's constantly barking.
Yeah. Then you could actually feel your ankles around one. Because it could swallow them.
Not only feel your ankles, but it can crush your ankle.
Yeah. Ankle lock.
Chihuahua-conda.
Yeah, I have seen some weird pictures of like a pit bull, and it's mixed with one of those dash hounds. Yeah, it had a big head and it had a dash hound's body, man. Oh, it was weird looking. It's like, how is that possible? It was real, man.
I've never seen it, but you ever see a pit bull and a wiener dog? That'd be a freaky looking thing, right?
Yeah, well, that's what a dash hound is.
Oh, wiener dog?
Yeah, that's what they call them.
Oh, so you know I'm redneck.
But yep, it was wild looking, man. It had a big giant pit bull head, and the body was a wiener dog, like you said. I was like, what the fuck?
I wonder if it still had the lock and jaw like pit bulls.
Yeah.
Because that way when it bites onto your ankle, it bites onto your ankle for reals.
Yep, it means you gonna get hurt. Man, this shit's good.
And I love how when you're trying.
High.
And I love how when you're trying to stay awake.
I'm high, dude.
I know, but I love how when you're trying to stay awake, it looks like you're trying to like fight your face. You're like,
open.
It's like your eyebrows are trying to become Super Saiyan or something.
Yeah. Like Arnold and Red Mercury.
Yeah. Your eyeballs start popping out.
That actually scared the hell out of me.
But like I said, if all the Arnold movies to get remade, how come that got chosen over Running Man? Sure. I want to see a guy in a hockey outfit kill a dude.
Hell yeah. And plus, I had a dream that happened to me, and that scared me.
What, that you got thrown into a death arena?
No, that somebody took me to Mars and threw me out, and that happened to me, and I saw myself like Arnold, puffing out. Yeah, it scared the hell out of me, man.
Too bad Manhunt 2 sucked so hard.
It did suck.
Yeah, you could have made a Manhunt movie, right?
Yeah.
Right, dude thrown on death row, but somebody paid a lot of money to fake his death so they can throw him in, like, make a snuff film games.
Yeah.
You get to kill a racist and fight a man in a piglet uniform. That's totally not Leatherface. They could have done it all first-person viewpoint.
That'd be tight. I kicked ass at that game.
Get one of the Saw guys to direct it, right?
Argan.
Well, that shit too oaky. Like the okie dokie.
Trying to chug it.
No.
Can't muscle it down, can you?
It's too much.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, that oak flavor is just overbearing. Go get some oaky adrenaline.
Smells like an oaky apple to me. Like an apple oak.
So I gotta pay an extra $3 for
Maybe it's red apple oak.
So I gotta pay an extra $3 to make it taste like a bark. So why did you get the apple Jim Beam?
It's not. It just tastes like a barrel. Maybe it's red apple oak.
No, it's
good oak.
We're drinking it, what is it? Jim Beam aged? Or Jim Beam black? Extra aged.
Gangster shit, dude. That's what gangsters drink.
Extra aged in an oak barrel, and it tastes like it. It tastes like chewing on bark. I never had apple. Crown Royale also does an apple whiskey too.
Fuck that shit. This shit sucks.
Well,
Eric.
No, those flavored vodkas are the generic ones. So you can get you a whipped cream flavored vodka, cherry flavored vodka, gummy bear flavored vodka, salmon flavored vodka, red punch flavored vodka.
That we could get
Orange
the sriracha.
cream
I saw it at Myers.
Yeah, sriracha flavored.
I saw
vodka.
that at Myers. They have it at mine anyway. I don't want to do that though.
Yeah, me either.
Probably make you sick. Tastes like fucking fish, dude. Why do they call it rooster sauce if it kind of tastes like hot fish to me?
Well, it is. It's like hot garlic tomato paste, pretty much.
Yeah. I didn't hear nothing. You gonna keep going or?
Yeah. Well, I thought we were still going.
Yeah.
Like I said, they also got. What else do they got?
I don't even know what we talked about though. So.
I'll edit it together. We'll figure it out. But they make a mayo flavored vodka, a mayonnaise flavored vodka, butter flavored vodka.
Only a certain amount of time, Matt.
I know they make a bacon flavored vodka. Are we at that
We'll
obsessed?
have like a sriracha ranch vodka or some shit.
Oh, you showed me that what was it, sriracha ranch?
Yep.
Right. It
At Kroger.
doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, because the ranch dairy would kill the spice.
Yeah.
And kill most of the spice, yeah.
Hey, yo, you know, like the sriracha mixes with the mayo or the milk from the ranch, you know, it's going to be like, you know, cancel it out, you know. Then it's
big
just
buzzkill, you know.
You know, that's just pretty much, you know, just red. You know, that's pretty much just, you know, red dressing, you
and
know.
then, you know, I'm going to have to make it and
You
stuff
know.
like that.
I'm going to have to die of a heart attack, you know, because, like, you know, I crapped thunder for too long.
Sriracha hummus.
That's probably a thing.
It is.
Yeah.
I had some earlier. It was alright.
Sriracha lube. I regret
Burn.
nothing. I regret nothing! I'm trying to think of any other crazy sriracha things. Oh, Phil, no,
Didn't you see sriracha garlic powder or something?
Yeah, sriracha garlic powder.
Yeah, at Sam's Club.
Yeah, Sam's Club. But Phil, I remember one time too, I was at like this diner place, and this guy ordered an omelet, and I saw him reach for his belt. You seen those keychains, you know, where it's on a string? You know, you can grab your keys, stretch it out, and then unlock your door or whatever.
Is it like a thing of sauce?
Yeah, he had a little bottle of sriracha sauce.
I've seen those before.
On this, on one of those keychains, he stretched it out and put it on the fucking, put it on his omelet. And that was, I'd never seen that before because just caught my eye because I looked out of the corner of my eye and I saw this guy reaching for his belt and he pulls up this little bottle of sriracha sauce. Go, Phil, you know what else? You could use it like a thing on mace. He's like, yeah, like someone's trying to mug him, right? He's like, I'm going for my wallet. He flicks open the sriracha sauce. Ah!
Yeah, I remember in the movie Selena, her boyfriend had a little holster of hot sauce, remember?
Oh, yeah.
He pulled it out of a little holster on his hip, and he flipped it, and he was like, shink. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I should do that sometimes, though, because they're like, oh, this is our extra hot chili. No, it's not. You speak lies!
Yeah, I actually have like a bottle of Tabasco it's like that big. You know, it's like a mini version of it. It's hilarious. I never opened it.
Like a little Barbie-sized bottle of Tabasco sauce.
Yep. A couple ounces, and that's it. That's really all you need. Is just a couple ounces. Yeah, it looks kind of like it was in one of those kits you take in the army.
Yeah.
Fit in a little canister.
Looks like it belongs in an army ration.
Yep.
The taste of a fine oak barrel drifting down your throat. Wait, what?
Ready to eat. Stick on hard rock and wait. Stick on rock in sun. Somebody's like, I got the hottest rock picked out. Anybody want meals? I'll cook them right now. You gotta get it right now when it's hot. Like, I ain't doing this later.
I literally got
I better not be doing it later because I'm going to do it now. I'm offering to do it now. If you don't want to take it, then...
No, Phil, well, the problem is I can't do it later. The sun's going to move.
Yep.
No, never, people.
It gets done now or you don't eat.
Yeah, well, let me try to thought there for a second. Brain fart. But, to promote the Deadpool movie coming up here pretty soon, Ryan Reynolds and I guess Fox have been doing the 12 Days of Deadpool, which is pretty much them just putting Deadpool in like stupid Christmas sweaters and shit like that. Nothing really that special. But they, on the 12th day of Deadpool, they released the new Red Band trailer for the movie coming out February something, 12th I think. Coming out. You know, so here's the trailer. Wanna watch this son of a bitch? hear Ryan Reynolds make references to his genitalia.
Yeah, genitalia boy.
Oh, let me touch myself a long time.
Locker room nipple flick, old school.
You got pinch and flick.
I hated that.
Pinch and flick.
I hated that.
He's in the back of a cab.
Kind of lonesome back there.
Come on, kill him. Don't be afraid he'd rob me.
Dead.
Why the fancy red suit, Mr. Poole?
Well, that's because it's Christmas Day, Dopinder, and I'm after someone on my naughty list.
Well,
You're probably thinking this was a superhero movie, but that guy in the suit just turned that other guy into a fucking kebab. Surprise! This is a different kind of superhero story. To tell it right,
Coconut
we gotta take
splatters.
it back and forth and squeeze this ass in his spandex.
Dome's gone.
Barely fits in.
Wilson, you've recently been diagnosed with terminal cancer.
We can fight this.
What if I told you we can cure you and give you abilities most men only dream of? I'd say
And
these
make you
sound
look like a
introversion.
burnt asshole.
Not a good one, like slap chop, more shake weighty. If I never see you again,
Shake
know that I
weight
love
boy.
you. When I'm finished,
No, he was calling.
Masturbation pun.
Yeah, I was about to say he was calling him a jack
you
off.
still think we're making you a suit, baby? We're making you a super slave. Oh, come on.
You gonna leave me all alone here with Jose Canseco? Whatever they did to me made me totally indestructible and completely unfuckable.
You look like the inside of other people's assholes.
I didn't ask to be super. And
I don't know what that looks like.
but when you find out your worst enemy is after your best girl,
He watches. He's a Human Centipede fan, Phil.
fucking super.
We draw a certain kind of audience.
How do you know about that?
He's like, I've seen all 3 Human Centipede movies. Oh, strip club, Phil.
I don't have time for your X-Men bullshit.
Is that Exhibit? I hope not.
No, it's DMX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna give it to you. Remember when,
DMX. I get them mixed up.
yeah, remember when he was popular? Then he went to jail for animal cruelty, so now he needs money.
So she impersonated an FBI agent.
Oh, yeah, that motherfucker went crazy. Went to an airport saying he was an
That was one of
FBI
them.
agent and shit. Yeah, I forgot about
They
that.
taxed his ass for that.
I never say this, but don't swallow.
I don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah, well, I think he was high on coke or something, probably.
That.
Did I leave the stove on?
Gonna need a check. Gonna need some money.
That's why I brought him.
Oh, fuck Colossus.
That's why I brought her?
Sucks.
Oh no, finish your tweet. So, that's fine. Just give us a second. We'll get her, Tiger.
Dang.
Oh, I so pity
Tight.
the dude who pressures her into prom sex.
Yep, February 12th, just like I thought.
I'd be throwing him into people. I'd be tight.
The fastball special.
Yep. I'm gonna drag an arm sweep you into somebody, and you're gonna make a flame. It's gonna be tight.
No, the fastball special is where someone with super strength picks up someone and throws them at him. So, like you said, pick up that. I don't know. At the end, that little girl that turns into like that fireball or whatever. I don't know who she is, but
Pretty sweet looking.
looked pretty awesome. I thought. Phil, it's not going to be X-Men Origins, and Ryan Reynolds kind of hinted that Hugh Jackman Wolverine might show up in the movie too. So I might not get Hugh Jackman Wolverine versus Hulk before I die, but at least you get to see him fight Dead. Well, it looks like a pretty accurate, better than his mouth being fused shut. Baraka clawed Deadpool, whatever they were trying to go for in Origins.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, they're not.
Nobody likes talking about that at all. That was bad.
Yeah, they retconned that movie out.
Epic fail.
Phil, that movie was so bad that even Fox was like, yeah, do some of that comic book shit where you just make it where that shit never happened. But, yeah.
He needs to talk. That's what's up. He needs to talk.
Well, Phil, his nickname is Deadpool, the mark with the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you, you know?
But yeah, he needed to talk.
Yeah, he's pretty much like if Spider-Man could cuss.
But yeah, man, his uniform barely fit him.
Well, you can see when they're at the end of the trailer, he's like trying to adjust his junk holding the gun next to his dick.
Dang, you could grab his dick.
Phil,
Literally.
Phil.
It's like, ew, dude.
Phil, the song did say X gonna give it to you. And by that he meant his penis.
Hurricane Rana, somebody. Ball sweat. Hurricane Rana.
I know. Phil, that's...
Hurricane Rana.
Phil, if I ever do Hurricane Rana someone, which I never will, that's what I'm going to say right before I do it. I'm going to hop on their shoulder and be like, X gonna give it to you. Flip. Oh, but yeah. And Colossus mentioned the X-Men, so it takes place in the same, as Days of Future Past, I guess. It takes place sometime after that, I guess. So, hopefully won't get screwed over. Won't get screwed over again. Because, Fox has been well known for handling their properties, right? It's not like the Fantastic Four is one of the hugest disappointments of all time.
They had enough chances. They can't get it right.
Well, like I said, that's what sucks too, because with the Fantastic Four comes Doctor Doom. And Doctor Doom is one of the greatest comic book characters of all time. But at the same time, he's one of the worst comic book movie villains of all time too.
Yeah. And it's like, and plus people get even most of the worst ideas when they're drunk. Now even, let's get drunk and let's travel to a different fucking planet? No, let's not do that. No, let's not do that. How about we don't do that at all?
Well, you're not supposed to drink and drive, Phil. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't drink and dimensionally teleport either.
Right, but...
Yeah.
It's like, right, but, like, people getting their nose cut off and stuff like that, but... Like, yeah, let's get drunk and transport to a different planet? No.
Dimension.
But, yeah, whatever it was, let's not do that. Like, we're drunk, we probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, but
nobody had common sense, though, right?
But Phil, the government man's gonna come in and take our experiment away from us, bro.
Well, prove them wrong. You don't get all drunk and transport to a planet, though. That's fucking totally stupid.
Yeah.
Man, it was stupid. Unprepared, man.
For some of the smartest people in the world, you are fucking dumb. Yep. That'd be fun too. If when he got back, it's like, "Hey Reed, would you ever drink and drive a car?" No. Then he slaps him in the face. Then why did you drink and teleport to a different dimension?
Did they show how they got in?
They were just there.
Oh yeah.
Remember, they worked at the building. They were getting drunk in like one of the offices, going like, "Yeah, man,
right.
The government."
So they didn't have to open any doors or nothing to prove that.
No, because
they never left and.
Yeah, they never signed out, so
that's right.
Yeah, they never signed out, so they didn't have to sign back in before the government came and took everything.
Yep, they rucked up. They were like, what's this? Let's touch it.
Dr. Doom had a flask of that Latverian shit, and that gets you drunk, son.
LSD, man. It's Latverian LSD.
Well, his mama was...
something like that.
His mama was a sorceress, so... some crazy gypsy juice shit.
Maybe it's Latverian speed. It's either one of those. It's either LSD or speed.
That'd be funny. He pulls out a flask. He's like, "In Latveria, this is how we get fucked up."
British have the best, man. LSDF auto. LSD auto.
I don't know. Like I said, I wanted to see Dr. Doom versus the Avengers too, at least once before I die. That'd be nice. And Galactus be something other than a cloud. But Phil, they're doing the Doctor Strange movie, and Doctor Strange's arch enemy is who? The Dreadlord Dormammu.
Nah.
Damagamu.
Who's playing the Doctor Strange.
I can't remember.
Is it the guy from The Code or whatever it was? I forgot the name of that movie. The Enigma Code. Yeah, you know, the guy that has to figure out the Enigma Code to win the war against the Germans.
I never saw that.
It's a secret code that they transform their orders into back to headquarters. And it's that Cumberland guy.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, that guy. That's what I meant. Yeah, apparently they wanted him to play Doctor Strange. So nobody knows who's playing Strange yet.
What do I know?
Because they wanted him to play Strange. Yeah, it's called the Enigma Code. It's that actor.
To IMDb.
That's a good place. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Yep, Benedict Cumberbatch. Apparently that's who is going to be Doctor Strange.
Yep, that's him. Yeah, he was the gay code breaker. He didn't know how to handle the woman that he married.
I don't know. Kind of a freaky looking motherfucker. You could probably do it.
He shave his head.
No, Doctor Strange, he's got the goatee and the hair with the skunk stripe through it, remember?
Yep.
You could probably pull that off. But what I was talking about is Dormammu. You know, he wants the Lord of the Dark Dominion. The big flame head. You know, the guy with the big flame head.
Want to be Ghost Rider
Pretty much.
type guy.
Yeah. You think they're going to portray him as a giant flaming-headed demon ghost?
Oh.
Or are they going to do the Ghost Rider pussy route where he just took human form and now he just looks like a guy?
Probably take human form. Looks like a guy because it's cheaper.
Cheaper, right? I know, that's kind of disappointing. But actually,
Budget.
yeah,
We're on a budget.
yeah. Well, what you could do is Doctor Strange is the Sorcerer Supreme, who's pretty much like a fancy word for I'm the guy that keeps the mystical world in balance. He's Magic Sheriff, more or less, you know. And it's a title, you know. He's not the first Sorcerer Supreme. Whoever the greatest wizard is in the world becomes the Sorcerer Supreme. Then they die. Then whoever the next greatest wizard is becomes the Sorcerer Supreme, you know. So you could do a thing where the former Sorcerer Supreme sent Dormammu to the Dark Dominion, and then Doctor Strange has to stop. Because when Dormammu's in the Dark Dominion, he can't interact with the physical world. He has to have a minion, you know, your Baron Mordo, to act for him, to open a portal, you know, open the gates of hell metaphor. Then he can attack the world. So they could go that route with it. Or he could just fight Ghost Rider.
Yeah, sure. I want to see Ghost Rider die.
He's fought Ghost Rider before in the past, I think. Pretty sure he has. Okay, now I guess this is going to be the end of the show for anyone that doesn't want to hear any spoilers for the Star Wars Force Awakens movie. You know, follow SoundCloud, the YouTube, like, share, all that good stuff. If you don't want to hear any spoilers, please feel free to watch the movie, come back and listen to the rest of the episode if you like. But from here to the end of the show, we're going to be talking about the spoilery, more interesting things about Star Wars I kind of want to talk about. And the first one is Finn, the stormtrooper that we were talking about, that kind of goes through PTSD and is kind of like...
Still shocked.
Yeah, kind of like... You know what, you guys kind of suck. I'm getting the Yeah.
Kind of riding the rails. Really.
Yeah.
Rode the rails.
Yeah. Because he doesn't even want to, like, he says he's in the rebellion at first to kind of impress a girl, but...
Happened to work.
Yeah. But he was just, for the most part, like, no, I want to get the fuck away from from the First Order, as far away from them as I can fucking get. These people are fucked up.
But basically, no plan. Riding the rails.
Yeah. He sees the First Order show up at the beginning. Like I said, at the first 20 minutes, the stormtroopers, they're most effective when they're fighting unarmed civilians that they line up and fucking mow down. That's when they're at their best.
When they're not moving.
Right. That's when they're at their most effective. And like I said, he sees that and it's kind of like, no, this shit's fucked up. Yeah. And he breaks out one of the rebel forces that they capture that has a map to Luke Skywalker. And he kind of breaks him out like, you can fly a TIE fighter, right? Because he's like I said, he's like, I just want to get the fuck out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm done. I'm outie.
Audi 5000.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah, I can fly anything. So they get into the TIE fighter. It's stuck to some cord on the wall. Hijinks ensue. He Finn mans the blasters and he starts shoot. This is one thing like I said, what I thought was interesting is, like I said, Finn obviously is going through, like you said, shell shock, PTSD. He doesn't really like war or know how to handle it. But then at the same time, he's willing to gun down the stormtroopers that were pretty much... He trained... Like, in this version, the stormtroopers were kidnapped as babies and raised to be, like, super soldiers. You know, you're sworn to the first... You know, you're sworn to the Empire or whatever, you know.
Yes.
Kind of like brainwashed them since they were babies, more or less. But he had no problem gunning down people that were more or less like the closest things he had.
Of course not.
Yeah, the closest things he had to family. They never really brought that up, you know.
Well, remember, they're truly evil, Matt.
Yeah. And the stormtroopers have no problem looking at him and going, traitor!
Right.
But he has no problem shooting the shit out of them.
Heck no.
Yeah. But they do
Actually, he did pretty good. He even blew up a control tower.
Yeah. But they do look kind of Nazi-ish, remember?
Yeah.
They had the one
Definitely.
scene. They had the one scene where General what's his name?
Black and red is, you know, generic.
Yeah, and they had the one guy that's like, "We will destroy us, the infidels."
We will get you.
Yeah.
Get you.
Yeah.
Remember.
Yeah.
It's true.
Classic. But I don't know. I really liked Finn. I liked where that was going. Like I said, I like the idea of PTSD and shell shock, but they kind of that happened, and then it's never brought up again. Like I said, that happened, and he had no problem mowing down people that were more or less his family. No, I don't know.
Hey, they were shooting at him.
Yeah. Well, they were. Yeah, like I said.
You gotta defend yourself.
Yeah, it feels like the stormtroopers actually do feel betrayed by his betrayal, where he's just kind of like, "Whoa, fuck that shit."
Hey, they said take it down. Remember?
Yeah.
That means they were trying to kill him.
Yeah. But I don't know. I thought that was pretty interesting. I guess the big one of the film is Kylo Ren is actually Han Solo's kid. Because apparently after Empire, Luke Skywalker started training a new wave of Jedi, and it turns out Princess Leia and Han Solo's kid had the Force. But, you know, he had a little bit of his grandpa in him, I guess, and he went evil and did the same thing as Grandpa did, killed all of Luke Skywalker's young Padawans. And Luke Skywalker's like, dip.
I called them having a kid somewhere, Han Solo.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause everywhere they go.
Yeah. So he gets all... That's the other thing, too. Like, the one thing I didn't understand is, like, why? Why did Kylo Ren go bad? They never explained that very well, did they? Other than, I guess he's Darth Vader's grandson, so I guess he's got a little evil in him. He's got a little bit of Sith rage in him, so he goes cray-cray on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he does seem to have temper tantrums. You know, where Darth Vader got bad news...
I felt like calling him a crybaby.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? When Darth Vader got bad news, he would, like, force choke someone or break someone's neck. Kylo Ren just pulls out his lightsaber and it's just like... and starts breaking shit.
Pulled a couple Peters there.
Yeah. And the one funny thing that was in the movie is
oh, my knee. Oh.
Yeah. The one funniest thing in the movie was, though, is the girl gets away and Kylo Ren goes in there and sees that she's gone. And he freaks out, so he starts throwing a little tantrum. And you see sparks flying out the room. And these stormtroopers are turning the corner and they see that Kylo Ren's having a tantrum. And they're like, no, turn back around. They don't say nothing. They just kind of, one of them stops, the other one's just like, turn around.
Did you find him? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
No, we haven't searched that section yet.
We're getting there, sir.
I had to go to the bathroom. But, yeah. And I guess this goes into the... And the other thing, too, is, like, he finally takes off his mask and you see what he looks like. He just, I don't know, he just looks like a long-haired emo guy. Like I said, I don't understand why he turned to the dark side, you know?
Green Day.
Yeah. Yeah, he listened to one too many Green Day albums and was like, oh, this is bullshit. But, yeah, like I said, I don't buy why he, I don't know. Maybe that's in one of the prequel novels I haven't read. The prequel sequel novels I haven't read. But, I don't know. And I guess this will lead into, it's not a Death Star. This is what I was talking about. Like, this is pretty much a reboot of Episode 4. So, it's not a Death Star this time. It's a Star Destroyer. They hollowed out a planet and made it into a Death Star, more or less. Where the Death Star could blow up one planet at a time. This son of a bitch blows up like 5 at a time. By sucking the power out of a star and then shooting a laser. Okay, fine, whatever. Science fiction. Don't have that much problem with it, even though that's kind of like the stupidest weapon ever. Because, you know, if you suck all the energy of a star, it's going to start supernova and turn into a black hole, and then you pretty much blow up your super weapon and kill yourself at the same time. But whatever. But here's the thing, though, is like, of course, they find the plans. They're about to storm the Death Star, or Star Destroyer, I mean. And Han Solo sees his son, Kylo Ren, walking across, what was it, Phil? A giant fucking hole known to God knows where, on a ramp that's big enough for one person to be on, with no guardrails. Right? What is it with the Star Wars universe and their hatred of guardrails? Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Phil, I understand turning the entire planet...
Like I said, they meant to complete it, but they didn't have enough money, and they said, well, we'll figure it out.
Cut the guardrail budget.
We'll roll with it.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, we can make up for CGI with that? Okay, yeah, do that. All right.
No, but...
Yeah, you're thinking on your feet. I like that.
Yeah. But Han Solo's trying to talk to his kid, Princess Leia wants him to bring him back to the good side and shit. And, like I said, he's doing let me take you back home, son, on this, guardrail. And the biggest spoiler of the movie, I guess, which you shouldn't be listening already, because I already told you the show's over if you didn't want to hear spoilers, is, Han Solo Harrison Ford finally gets his wish after 40 fucking years.
Tired of being called by him.
The one thing he's always wanted to happen in a Star Wars film is Han Solo gets stabbed in the...
He got it good.
Yeah.
He went out in style.
Oh, yeah. I liked his death. Like I said.
I knew he had to go out in style. And
the second he walked on that narrow-ass guardrail, I'm like, he's gonna die.
Yeah. Well, I knew he got thrown off something. That's tight.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets stabbed in the chest by his son, and his son turns his lightsaber off and pushes his body off the rail or off that walkway. And Harrison Ford, Han Solo, is finally, like I said, after 40 fucking years, is finally fucking dead.
Body got burned up.
I know. Chewie freaks out, goes all commando on everyone.
Finally, after acting like a punk the whole time.
I know.
Acting like he was gonna do something every time somebody came around him. It's like, dude, please.
Well, Phil, you know when they were shooting that scene, someone was like, "Hide Mr. Ford's weed."
Yeah.
Oh, Phil, that's funny though. Like I said, that's probably the only way they got him to do this movie though. Like I said, I doubt he was like, "I'm not going to do it unless you finally kill me."
Yep. I just got tired of Chewie, that's all.
Yeah.
Acting like a little wimp.
Oh.
Growling at everybody that came by him like he was going to do something. You're like, dude, I'd be like, dude, that's like the 5th person you growled at. Like, you either smack him in the face or I'm going to strip you of your rank, man. Like, dang, quit acting like you're going to do something if you ain't going to do nothing already.
Phil,
I've seen it like 3 times already, dude. Alright? It's like, you're not doing nothing, Chewie.
Phil, that's because he always lets the Wookiee win.
Yeah, but still. I didn't like how he was trying to act like he was all hardcore or whatever. He was kind of weak. Like he was going to do something or something, and he never did.
Well, yeah, he does. He shoots a shot.
Finally.
Yeah, he would.
After he was acting hard the whole time and not
doing
nothing.
Remember after Kylo stabbed Han, he was like, "You did not just stab my man." Remember, he shoots Kylo in the fucking kidney or whatever.
Right.
Which, another thing, too, I don't know if punching yourself in your bullet wound...
He didn't do enough, still.
Yeah, he did die. But yeah, then there's the big sword fight. They come in, they blow up the Star Destroyer. There's a big lightsaber sword fight. Which they finally explain what the little pointy ends on Kylo's lightsaber are for.
Face.
Yeah, it's for when you got that lightsaber up in your face thing. He pushes it into your shoulder and burns your shoulder while you're doing that eye-to-eye looking sword fight crap, right? Yeah, so it has a purpose. He's a dick. Right, Phil? It's a dick move, bro. But they get into the final... The one thing I was surprised, though, is, Phil, no one got their arm cut off. Isn't that how, like, every Star Wars sword fight's supposed to end?
Well, they got done with that.
Yeah. And then, Star Destroyer gets blown up. Everyone's more or less fine. Set up for the next movie. And then we get to the big ending, which is, what's her name, walking up to that mountain to finally find Luke Skywalker. And like I said, the best check Mark Hamill ever had, because all he had to do was just stand on a mountain.
Stand there in a robe.
Yep, stand there in a robe, take his robe off, and be like, So,
I have killed my mentor.
Yeah.
It's time for revenge.
Mark Hamill is probably considered one of the greatest voice actors of all time. And people love the character of Luke Skywalker before he kind of got his big start from.
Yank.
Yeah. But at the same time, he got a paycheck for not even saying it. You got a paycheck just to dress up in a robe and turn around.
Of course he did.
Good for you, sir.
Yeah, that's what he did though, Matt.
I know, that was awesome.
The next movie's gonna start with him force yanking that freaking lightsaber out of her hand, and he's like...
I wish that's how this one ended.
Well, the next one's gonna start like that. He's gonna be like, yank.
It better, because like I said, he doesn't even do shit. She puts her hand out with his lightsaber in it. And
he's gonna force yank it from her hand.
Yeah.
So he's gonna.
I hope he does, because all he does at the end of the movie is he just turns around. So the big end of the movie, the big thing that I didn't want to spoil is Luke Skywalker turns around.
Oh yeah.
And then he's like, "Can I go back to doing a regular show now?" That'd be funny if that's one of the bloopers. Mark Hamill turns around, he looks all serious and dramatic and shit. Pauses for like 3 seconds. Can I go back to regular show now? He's like, I'm going to voice the Joker in the Killing Joke in my next movie.
It's not that hard to do lightsaber noise.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. There was, like I said, the spoiler things I brought up are kind of more or less not even really nitpicks, just things I thought were kind of weird. Like the Stormtrooper PTSD that they kind of brought up and dropped. And like I said, the ending of the movie kind of was like, oh man, can't wait for the next one. Hope I don't die. But I don't know. I really liked it. Like I said, we both already gave it a full price, I guess, and hopefully the next one won't suck. Yeah, you got thoughts?
Oh, yeah. I like how it started with the blue planet color. The movie had astonishing black starships, astounding flying enemy ships as well, awesome stormtrooper formation, big curious droids awaiting attacks, bold but classic story, brilliant because there must be Jedis in it. It had cool enemy Empire transports, crazy explosions and laser rifle cannons, efficient amount of stormtroopers hitting their enemies. The enormous aluminum falcon is actually still in one piece. Excellent amounts of stormtroopers blowing up.
Millennium Falcon.
Well, I said
You said aluminum.
I meant aluminum at first, though.
You meant millennium. You said aluminum.
Right? Well, that came first.
No, the
The
millennium.
aluminum falcon was shown first, though. That's what I'm going at. That was shown first.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see. There was extreme taunting of mutated beings. They're like, "Rawr," remember? And we're like, yeah, move.
Stormtroopers can't aim for shit, but they'll sucker punch the crap out of you.
That's true. And remember that one stormtrooper tackled that one person. I was like, damn, he laid that person out. They were like, oh.
Stormtrooper brutality.
Heck yeah.
Rodney Space King.
Empire brutality.
Empire brutality. Hell yeah. First order brutality.
Empire Rodney.
Empire.
Oh.
Oh.
Gigantic storage and droid recovery systems. Very great. And ginormous laser sniper rifle fire. I would definitely see this movie again.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for it to come out on DVD.
Yep.
Watch the crap out of it.
I watched it twice already, almost. Almost twice.
You watch it twice. Remember, it's still in theater.
Do what I want.
Yo ho ho and a digital pirate, bro. Yeah, let's just end it here then. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
And with that being said, this is the end of We Are Podcast, episode 34. My name is Matt.
And my name's Phil, leader of the OTS. We hope you had a good holiday. Happy holidays. Have a happy and a merry.
And a happy holidays to anyone and everyone. You can follow us on SoundCloud, like, share, favorite, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Leave a question, comment, or email at podcast@gmail.com. Thank you and have a merry and happy holiday. Oh, ho, ho.
Season's greetings. Good night.
No, I was saying, where's the ho, ho, ho's at, Phil? They were supposed to be here like an hour ago.